My name is Randy Barton, and I am running for president. Today I'm going to speak on an issue that I guarantee you not one candidate will bring up. War. Good God, what is it? Not a military confrontation. War on a social ill with a capital I. I'm not talking about the war on drugs, we'll talk about that later. The war on poverty, we'll talk about that later. Some of our successes like, give a hoot, don't pollute, and don't be a litter bug, we'll talk about those later. This is, in my opinion, the biggest issue facing humanity, and it is violence. Violence by men. Predominantly, I've had a few things thrown at me, my hair's been pulled, I've been scratched, but I'm talking about men and their ability to perpetrate violence against those that they love, against those that they don't love, against those that they don't know. If elected president, I will make this the #1 priority on my list, and that is tackling the issue of violence. I believe firmly that has to start with an individual in a home, then maybe the street, then maybe the neighborhood, and then the city, the town, maybe the county, the state, and then national, and then maybe the world. Got to get rid of the violent tendencies of men. It's not appropriate. It's wrong. It's no longer the way of the world to impose your will on someone else with your fists, with your guns, and with your strength. Wrong. Knock it off. I will tackle the issues. Research, first of all. Why? What perpetrates it? Is it movies? Is it video games? Is it heredity? Is it that gene? We'll find that gene. We'll get rid of that gene under my administration. It is wrong, men. Knock it off. The cost in shattered lives, and hey, economics always sways, doesn't it? Lost productivity. Hard to go to work with a shattered face. Knock it off. If you look at some of the great horrible things that have happened in this world, individual events, I'll even throw Pearl Harbor, 9/11 in there. Nothing compared to the number of people losing their lives, one-on-one individual violence against another person. Think about it. Children, it is our duty to protect these precious, beautiful little faces. Give them a chance at a happy life. It's not going to happen if they live up in a life of fear and violence. Enlist help, I will. If elected president, you can't do it alone. And I'm not talking about a political solution. You give money, you go after people. You give money to game manufacturers, motion picture people, the NRA. How about the NRA? If the NRA were to ever step up and take an anti-violence stand, anti-violence campaign, what a wonderful world. Churches, schools, all would be enlisted in this battle. It will take everyone thrown into the mix to make that conversion. In my opinion, in this world, there are 3 R's. They're fairly important, but there's no R more important than respect. How do you spell it? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect. And that starts with the inability of you to inflict damage and ill will on another person. I'm Randy Barton. I'm running for president, and I'm asking for your support. Those are my opinions, and they're probably wrong.